Ladies and gentlemen, one can learn much about rizal by remembering his death. As a man dies, so also he lived. Let us go back to the scene in Bagubayan and look at rizal lying in the grey dawn, the warm blood pouring from his wounds, his face to the sky. Let us ask him why he should want the bullets to pierce his breast and not his back. Why he should choose to face the sky and not the dirt. It is indeed ironic that the Spaniards should condemn rizal for inciting the Filipinos to revolt. Yet, he would have none of the fascist polo and bloodshed. In fact, he rejected the chance to lead the bloody revolt. For this was a revolution of reform, of education, of moral renovation. He would not teach his people merely to seize freedom, but how to earn it. rizal lived as he died, with his face towards the sky. To the sky of truth, sincerity, and conviction. To the sky of honesty, of conforming to the deed, of putting into practice what he believed. When rizal was a student, just like you and me, he was like you and me, inclined to laziness. But he knew that his duty was his lessons. And so, he became a resident student, that he might be forced to study. And when his mother's eyesight was failing, he did not spout out words challenging the goodness of God. Instead, he went to Europe to specialize in eye diseases, so that his mother could see again. Finally, as the muskets fired in Bagubayan, there he was, a martyr to his convictions, that he was going to die as he had lived, with his face towards the sky. Ladies and gentlemen, let us go, you and I, to the lunetas, and bring down that cold gray statue staring blankly at the River Bay. Let us make him as small as we are, and clothe him with flesh and blood, and with that familiar black suit. Let us allow him to put his arm around your shoulder and feel the warmth, and feel the gaze of his thoughtful, honest eyes, and listen. He will speak to you of the cool river, the whispering of bamboos, the mind twittering in the dawn, and the roaming song of the sun-darkened fishermen. He will show you the blue Sierra Madre and the red and gold of the sunset, and the lonely strums of the guitars in the moonlight, of old love songs in the night. Then, he will ask you, the student, do you love your brothers enough that you may teach them one day how to till the soil, construct machines, solve economic problems, cure them of their diseases, and lead them to God? Do you go to school for mere parties or basketball? Or you go to college simply because your parents expect you to, or because it is the fashion of the times? He will ask you, the farmer, do you clamor for spoon-fed rice points, and yet will not exert a bit of effort to increase your harvest? He will ask you, the landowner, do you love your land enough that you may stay on it, and to feel the warmth of the soil in your hands? He will ask you, the business, solve your people's problems? Enough. And yet will not exert a bit of effort to increase your harvest? Yes. He will ask you, and you, and you.